Come thrifting with me. It's that time again for my weekly trip to my favorite thrift store. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm just going to see what finds me. Let's get to it. Today happened to be a day where I found a lot of containers, which I'm always looking for because I am looking at organizing my garage. Right away, I did see this Kansas City Starbucks cup. I debated it for a little bit. It was only $2, but I really just don't need another coffee cup, so I talked myself out of it. This is such a specific item. It would be such a wonderful gift for me, but I don't really have anyone in my life that loves the 1970s look as much as I do, so I'm going to leave it for someone else. They had just added a bunch of ladies' journals to the vintage area, and this one caught my eye because it said something about Cary Grant. He is in the magazine the woman is holding, which I thought was interesting. They may have had a rule maybe to have only women on the front. I'm not sure. I scanned through them real quick just to see if there were any with other celebrities that my sister might be interested in. I do like Betty Davis, but she was just a story, not on the cover. And overall, they were $3, so I went back to the Cary Grant one and followed my intuition, so I opened it up, and there he is. The only thing I can think is that they just insisted on having a woman on the cover, so he's on the inner flap. My sister loves Cary Grant, so I'm going to get it for her. Over in the office area, I did find these two containers. They are only $1.50, and they're just much better quality than the ones you get at like the dollar store or Family Dollar. I also found this crate, which is perfect for like DVD storage or something of the like CDs maybe. Either way, I'm organizing our garage, and I'm sure for toys, I will find a use for those. Over in the office supplies, I did find these rings. I feel like we are using these all the time for hair ties or traveling with hair ties or scrunchies, and so for $1, I'm going to go ahead and get them. For smaller containers, they also had this kind of pink color. This is the color in my daughter's room. They were only $1. I think I can use them in her vanity, so I grabbed both of them. The looks of this I thought was very mid-century, and so I just wanted to take a look at it real quick. I am trying to do more gold, so I did leave it for someone else, but it's really cool. They had recently put out a few mint dishes, or I would say maybe mints and nuts. These would be so gorgeous on a wedding table, on the head table for a wedding, and they were $3 each, which I didn't think was bad. I did leave them behind though because the lids, I just don't trust my kids. In the candle area, they did have this little gold plate. I think will work really well for a small 1-wick candle, and I can repaint it, so I'm going to get it. These placemats caught my eye. I thought that they were drawer liners, and I think I can use them for my daughter's vanity, so I'm going to get them for drawer liners. They were textured, and they'll work really well. Someone had donated all of their Donny Osmond and Bobby Sherman records. They were so fun. There were also a lot of new CDs, so I was super excited when I found this Tom Petty CD. It had Free Falling, some of his best ones, and they were only 50 cents a piece. I found Garth Brooks' greatest hits as well, and then I don't know why I was inclined to look inside, and they were both missing. Thankfully, Bing Crosby's Christmas album and a Wynonna Judd album did have the CDs in there. That Wynonna one, my sister and I know every single word. It's just the best. And I did find another Garth, maybe not greatest hits though. So $1.50 total on those CDs. What a great deal. I have debated these over and over and over again. I want something like this in my hall to display family photos, but I just don't like the frames, so I had to pass. And you know this chalkware stopped me in my tracks. I absolutely adore it. I love the size. You guys know I love decorating with that type of style, the very narrow items. I did go ahead and get both, even though I don't know where I'll put both of them. Overall, $18.64. Not a bad day at the thrift.